everybody, the Bongus here, ready to give you a brand new Let's Play. Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness for the Nintendo GameCube, and this is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. I figured that I'm actually gonna Let's Play the sequel to Pokemon Coliseum after like 2 or 3 years since I Let's Played that game. What a good start to Labor Day, I must say. So, without further ado, let's get started. I remember this game actually being pretty hard to find, and one of my best friends, Ryan Bragg, actually bought the game for me through eBay. I was so close to getting it, but somebody outbid me around the last hour, so I was very disappointed. But at the end of the day, I still managed to get a copy of the game that he actually gave to me. I'll definitely let him have it as well, whenever he wants it, of course. Whether he does, I don't know, but I'm rambling for too long. Let's get started! Yes, you can only have one save file at a time. Alright, so I get to choose my name, either Michael, David, Adam, or Exit. Exit seems like a very bad name, so I'll just enter my own. Well, that was weird. For some reason I kept hovering over to B, and it just goes back to A. It's fixed now, thankfully. I'll just use the D-pad, it's a bit better. Yeah, Bonga's okay. He's more than okay. He's doing super. Meanwhile, on the Libra, seeing as how the Virgo plane Virgo ship did not go over well. And just random flying vehicles. Alright, so that is the ultimate shadow Pokemon there, Lugia. There's nothing harmonious about Lugia at all. I don't know what these Pokemon Go fans are thinking of. It just lifted a boat. And now these two people have died. Because they cannot swim. At least I do not think they can swim. Oh wait, what am I talking about? This is the Pokemon universe. Nobody dies from drowning. Water looks a bit grainy, too. Alright, so we can forget that ever happened, so let's get to the meat of the battle, shall we? Alright, so we got a Salamence at level 50 taking on a Metagross, also at level 50. Right now, I only have the Salamence itself, so let's get to it. Obviously, we'll fight. I do have Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Brick Break, and Earthquake. Earthquake, of course, is obviously your best choice because it's practically an awesome move. Lucky for me, Metagross doesn't fly. Okay, Sludge Bomb I'm not worried about, even if it did poison me. Oh, we're on turn 2, and I think that should be the end of it. Seeing as how Metagross was part steel, ground was an obvious choice. Oh, I defeated Sim Trainer Loston. I didn't know I was taking on the SimCity tournament. Oh, this was a simulation altogether. Alright, Bonga, this will do for today. Yes, sir! That was a well-played battle! Bonga, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount! Dude, I just spammed Earthquake. Just try to have me take on a flying type. That'll be screwed. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with a plum. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think that it's time you consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? In the Ori region, there's not many Pokemon you can catch in the wild, so I don't really have much of a choice. Battle sims are virtual battle simulations using machines, but they don't lose a thing when it comes to recreating the excitement of a battle. I've tested it out before. The opposing Pokemon was incredibly lifelike. Made me shiver even though I knew it wasn't real. Oh, that's the point of virtual reality, I'm telling ya. Hi. Hi, Bonga. Have you finished training? Bonga, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? Haha, you don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily. But... Oh, yes. I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Bonga. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Bonga. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Bonga and Jovi are wonderful kids. Imagine if I actually named my character Bon. You get it? Bon Jovi? By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Bonga, I'd hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? Bonga, I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off right this instant. So please, honey, will you go find Jovi for me? No. Oh, don't be so rebellious. Please, will you go find Jovi? No. No. Yes. Thank you. I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered off too far, but just in case, check outside too. I'm sorry, Bonga. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left a PDA in your room, Bonga. Go check it out. PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. A PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure that you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use. Bonga, I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. Of course I won't. I've done it before in Coliseum. Okay, it's full of books lined on Pokemon. Alright. Okay, so I think my room is somewhere to the left. Actually, I should be going back in this room, because I can open this door. Hi. This combination works, but this doesn't quite fit. Hi, Bonga. I'm compiling the basic data for that big project of ours. Huh? What big project? Why, it's the Purified Chamber, of course. Didn't you know? Yeah, but we took care of the Shadow Pokemon crisis 5 years ago, remember? Well, not we, but rather the actual... like the main characters in the other game. Bonga, have you seen Jovi? We were playing hide and seek. But Jovi's been gone a while now. Maybe she's playing in your room, Bonga. Probably not. Oh, the news is on. We bring you ONBS News! Authorities still failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gadion Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. Yeah, the boat was also rising, if you know what I mean. Like, it was just lifted off the water. But those guys don't know that. All the expertise on is clickbait shit. Pardon the language there. Oh, there's my room. It's Bonga's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. Hey, there's something on the desk. That must be on PDA. But let me open this first. 3 potions. Why is my basketball hoop put so high up and just over my desk? Oh, there's my PDA. Just press A whenever you get an email notification. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Try out its many features. By the way, Adon was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? That's not the same Adon from Street Fighter, is it? Probably not. Alright, that's not my room. Hi. My Pokemon and I, we're always together, even when we're sleeping. If you want to become friends with Pokemon, companionship is very important. Why do you have so many trophies and stuff? You're not a winner in anything. Let me go back to see Adon. He's the one playing hide and seek under the desk. Hey! Ah! You startled me! Oh, hi, it's you, Bonga. We were just talking like a minute or two ago and I already forgot because I'm an idiot. It's me, Adon! You're looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but she isn't around anywhere? Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kinko's manor. It's a big weird house southeast of here. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish she'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. Well, if she's not here, why don't you just get out from under the desk and then just go back in after like 10 or 15 minutes when your back feels better? You brought this upon yourself, dog. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, where's the exit to this place? Oh, there it is. Well, apparently there's more than one exit. Oh boy, the world of Pokemon is so deep. The more I study them, the more I'm inspired by the very fantasticalness of it all. For example, you know all about Pokemon have types and abilities, right? If you keep those facts in mind and apply them to battling, you can always gain an advantage over your opponents. Yeah, I'm decent at Pokemon. What are you talking about? Hi, Bunga. I heard about you. Sounds like you've been racking up outstanding scores on the Battle Sim system. But instead of that virtual reality stuff, how about a real battle for a change? I'll be happy to battle with you anytime. Okay, that's the spirit. Let's get it on. Afford. His name is Afford? What a weird name. And he's got a Sentret. Okay, so my Pokemon is an Eevee. That's at level 10. Alright, so I got Tackle, Tail Whip, Bite, and Sand Attack. Bite is usually good for possibly getting a flinch, but Tackle is pretty good too, since I'm already a normal type. Oh, he's using Defense Curl. Okay, that just raises defense, but one more Tackle will still do it. There we go, that was an easy battle. Ooh, close to level 11. Whoa, he really is tough! And I got 250 Pokédollars for it. I've noticed compared to Colosseum that, skipping the battle dialogue goes a bit faster. Well, that was an eye-opener. Bunga, you've become a lot tougher without me noticing. Okay, I'll train using the Battle Sim system too. That's what I'll do. Yeah, but your Sentret will still be at level 5 because you're using simulated Pokemon, you idiot. That is why you're not inside the lab learning, because you'd rather be dumb forever. Also, chest over here. 2 antidotes. Alright, I think it's time for us to leave. There are 2 exits to this area as well. One all the way to the right and one all the way down. They pretty much have the same method to your madness. Either way, you're going to Kinko's house, which is just a big floating question mark. Huh, I have a motorized scooter as a vehicle. The last guy had, what, a hovercraft? Or basically a jet bike that floated? This does not look like a comforting place at all. I think I will go in now. Just to take a look around. There's nothing. Wait! Who goes there? Me. What's your point? You must be a burglar. Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin is the name, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kinko. Chobin is the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant. No, you're tied for last. Because you're weird. You have a Sunkern? Man, that must be very embarrassing to bring up that Pokemon when it's not even sunny out. Alright, so I'm gonna take a big bite out of ya. Ooh, I got a crit. Nice. I like how Eevee does a barrel roll after every move, just to show off. There we go. Chobin lost! Okay, easy $150 right there. You made Chobin angry now! Even though Chobin lost, you're still not going past Chobin. Huh? Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. What, are you saying children cannot be burglars? That's a bit ageist, don't you think? Ah! Chobin wishes you spoke up right away, but I'm a silent protagonist. I don't talk. You're Banga? Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. Hi. Oh, Big Brother! What are you doing here? Oh, Jovi gets it. Big Brother, you got lost, didn't you? No. There's no hiding stuff for Jovi, because Jovi knows. This big house is Dr. Kinko's. Dr. Kinko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines like they have at the Pokemon HQ lab. You should come in too, Big Brother. Mom wants you to come home. Banga, you are that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard keeping an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh, yes. Banga, you will have a look at Dr. Kinko's inventions. You will, yes? Okay, this way, please. Follow Chobin. Alright, I'll go in. At least he kept the door open for me. Okay, Chobin will now show you the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kinko. Dr. Kinko's inventions, it needs to be said, are #1 in the world. Chobin is full of admiration. And full of dead brain cells, too. Oh? Why does Chobin know that they are #1 worldwide? That needs explaining? In the whole wide world, no one but Dr. Kinko would invent such inventions. Therefore, they are #1 in the world without question. Our Dr. Kinko, who is verily great, is inventing in that room there. Hi, Doctor. What kind of funny machine are you making this time? Jovi wants to know. Uh-oh. That girl's at Dr. Kinko's side again. Chobin hopes she is causing no disturbance. Anyway, let Chobin acquaint you with just some of Dr. Kinko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR roll. Dr. Kinko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The unhealthy sandals! The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these, and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks it is superlative. And cancerous. Ahaha! Incredible, is it not? There is much more than that, too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Chobin gives you permission to use this anytime you like. Why do you still use a VCR? Like, that is so outdated. The power-draining light bulb. At first glance, it's an ordinary sort of plain light bulb, but it positively gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Keep using this, and the electricity bills will grow shockingly, and it won't be easy to find out why. Unless you're in Ontario, then you won't notice the difference, because I heard their hydro rates are bad. The super-powered jet vacuum cleaner. Whatever it sucks up, it blows out the rear using powerful jet propulsion that shreds dust into fine particles. Oh man, can you imagine meeting someone on Tinder that also does that? The more you vacuum, the more your rooms get covered in an invisible coat of dust from corner to corner. Alright, so what do you do in a circular room then, if there's no corners? Why does it have to be so close to the thing anyway? The power-saving refrigerator. If the purpose is to conserve power, you won't be making a mistake with this refrigerator. It's truly one of a kind. It's an ultra energy saver that usually stays off. It only turns on when a sensor detects someone in front of it. Food goes bad right away, but no one knows why because the fridge is on when the door is opened. Oh, that is just awful. The time cut recorder. It works with your video deck. When you're recording a TV program, this device ends the recording 5 minutes early. If you recorded a movie, you'll be at the best part of the end when suddenly the screen goes blank. Yeah, it's astonishingly terrible. The discount calendar. It will amaze you. It only has 300 days in a year. Anyone using this will lose 65 days a year. You know what else is astounding? He never took leap years into account. The Pokepole. It's not a ball, it's a pole. Just like a Pokeball, it's painted red and white, but it's just a pole. People confuse it with a Pokeball? Society will be engulfed in chaos? That's magnificent. I think that was the last invention there. The haunted radio! It works just like an ordinary radio. That is until 2 in the morning. If you listen very closely, you can hear a tiny voice. Please help me! Maybe Dr. Kinko will just put in an odd program to do that. He denies it, but he must have done it absent-mindedly. He must have. Okay, maybe that's the last thing. And then you just cycle back to the unhealthy sandals again. Okay, that's enough for now. That door is locked, so I can't go in there. Which means I can go in there later. Did you come from the Pokemon HQ lab? My name is Makan. Or Macan. I think it's Macan. I run the parts shop in Gadion Port. How is the lab's director? Professor Crane, yes? Ah, yes. If you'd be so kind, please tell the professor that the machine part he needed is ready, and that he should come get it any time. Okay. What are you doing? Stop bothering him. Oh my god, look at his hair! It's so gelatinous! Hi, big brother! This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Huh? Are you going home already, big brother? But you just got here! Oh! Jovi gets it! Jovi has to show you how to go home, right? Okay, that's what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. Mimi, let's go home with big brother. Oh, you have a Minun as Mimi. Jovi joined the party, much to my dismay. Okay, let's move out. Jovi will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. Can you not? Huh? Incidentally, child, how long have you been here? That's not how Dr. Kinko is all the time. Jobin said that a genius has different sensibilities from ordinary people. Does sensibilities mean you're kind of absent-minded and in a fog? Don't people say Professor Crane is a genius? Wow. You there! You, child! That area is off-limits! Don't tell me how to live my life. Fine. I don't want to be in your top-secret room anyway, if you're gonna be a jerk. Dear Bonga, you appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help with something. Okay. What is it? What is it? Email from the professor? He wants you to come home quickly? Jovi is worried about letting you go by yourself, big brother, so Jovi will go home too. Let's go right now. Okay, we'll do that. I think this will be a good time to actually save, so in the next episode, we'll head back to the HQ lab, okay? Oh yeah, apparently if you just saw my old save file, there are shadow Pokemon in this game too. Spoilers! But anyway, stay tuned for the next part. Goodbye, everyone.